Okay, I ain't that early, but I ain't that late either. At least this guy ain't as early as some have been. New guy again. 6 o'clock. He's here. Thought I heard something before I came out of the house. Actually, when I went to let Rainy out, dogs are all in there right now. When I went to let Rainy out, I could hear him. He was parked up on the road, making sure he was at the right place. But hey, we got feed. Well, I think he's a little too far to the left, but as long as he makes the corner, I don't care. And he's making it so far. His driveway can be a real bitch. He been driving feed truck for, I think he said 2 months. He's wasn't over the road trucker, but he says his kids are in football and he kind of likes to be home to watch the games. So we had a nice chat. It's just they keep giving him different trailers because they're trying to figure out which trailers are decent and which aren't. Yeah, this one's got a leak on the back. The back door, the latch don't go tight enough and the door is tweaked a little, so we picked about a 5-gallon bucket up already, and that'll get cleaned up later. And there's our sunrise through the fog. The fog finally lifted enough, and I'm hoping he makes the last little bit at the top. If he don't, I'll go push him out. Uh-oh. I heard him spin. I think he just gave up. Yeah, I better go push him. Well, Dino separated himself this morning. He usually eats on the other side of that green gate over there. Slip the pan through the slats. And he eats, but this morning he walked in here and walked right up to the gate. And it's like, perfect. So, had a couple cows come in and try to get his grain. Got them out of here and closed that gate. So he's patiently waiting. Pins, we never did finish stuff below the barn here, and it's just panels that are open. We're not going to go that direction. He's going to go out past the water troughs there and out in front and between the chute and the wall down into the alley, into the tub. And I was kind of hoping that Bam Bam was still in here. He's not here. We do have this, what's she, a 4-year-old now, I guess. I can't think of what Thailand calls her. Oh, Birdie Mae. Birdie Mae will be the last one in here every day, because she goes through and finds out every little spot that everybody missed, and she gets it. Not a bad looking cow, kind of doofy looking head. Her last year's calf was the alien head calf. This year, calf looks really good. I mean, last year's calf looked really good too, just had a weird head. So, what I know is, there goes Boomer walking down the hill out there. Bam Bam's out in the feed barn, and I need to get him back over here. So, that's what I'm going to try to do. And we still got to go check the bull runs, because I know one of them, the gate's still open in the middle of the run. And Ty just says, oh, I think we had a broken wire in one. Ah, great. So really, before we can get too far, that's got to get taken care of. Hi, Ann. 224, she's still in here. Morning, sweetheart. Yes, good morning. I know, unhappy. We took you away from your girls. Come on, Bam. Let's go to the barn. Go in the barn. Yeah, be a good boy. Go in there. He's a little nicer to work with than the other one. Usually. So far, he's cooperative. Bam Bam's first. In case anybody's wondering, he is 57.5 inches tall right here.
I know you don't like the scissors, dude. I get it.
And yeah, the weight's moving a little because she's playing with him, but
hey,
we had her right on 22.16, so give or take. Keep in mind, certified scale plus or minus 1 to 2%.
okay.
If you're talking 5 pounds on him, that's not even
You might want to
in the ballpark.
get her cutting his wiener hair.
I saw that.
Trimmed his ear hair so we can see it.
All I gotta do is tail too.
This
Yeah.
is the porn. The porn part comes up.
I don't know. His tail may or may not need it. Try to get them so they aren't.
I try
Don't
to do
get
it
too full of mud and shit.
normally this time and when they go out. Makes it easier.
But they're the fun part. We're also going to check his hooves, see if they need any trimming.
Put your penis away.
I said it was a
Yeah,
porno.
he's not going to be cooperative.
If you put your penis away, I can trim it quick.
She wants to trim that long scraggly
away.
stuff hanging down there.
I said it was a
put
porno.
it away.
didn't I?
He says, but usually when I get into this shoot, they stick a bullet up my ass and charge it and... Ow! Oh.
Treat you like a male horse, huh? Yes. Have to smack you
Anyway,
to get
keep
it.
that cleaned up and they don't get mud and crap stuck there and they can still pee later.
It's
Easier.
like you guys don't get mud and shit stuck there.
Yeah, don't get it stuck. And Dino is, believe it or not, patiently waiting down there, so he's next. We try to keep them not too close to each other just because, I mean, Bam Bam's not a problem, but Dino can be an a-hole.
What's wrong?
The flies have eaten
Oh,
his
no.
entire teat.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
I'm not even kidding.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can see.
Can you, the
Owie.
Look out or what?
no, the
Yeah, that happens,
Tongue?
unfortunately.
Yeah, there's a little bit left in it.
We'll make him feel a little better.
Put some back, Mama.
Always nice when a plan comes together and bulls cooperate. They'll go out there and they'll bitch at each other across the fence and they'll snort, blow snot, yell at each other.
The only time you'll hear Bam say anything.
Bam Bam usually don't make much noise,
He's
but
quiet.
right now he will. Excites the hell out of the steers and the young bull over here.
You dumbass!
First thing Dino's got to do is start digging. That's fine. He's just gonna make Bam kick a little up too.
Oh!
There, you can see it a little better.
Dino, you dig a hole, I'm gonna beat you, boy.
They're gonna do what they're gonna do. No, it went really, really smooth. Bam Bam over through the cow lot into the feed barn and cut across. And we use this whole head gate to bring him in and out of. That's where we load out too when we're loading. But it came from that end gate at the feed barn right straight across. Blocked the hole with the gate Becky's got and that old feeder and the skid steer and a body. And they did really, really well. Couldn't have asked it to go any smoother. Went back and got Dino and he walked right through the same way. But we got to get this gate out of the way, so I need both hands. There it is. It came off by hand. It's going back on with the loader. It's just heavy enough. Now, I don't know how many of you got to see us work on this damn thing before. Too many things don't make sense. Kind of like how that grease came out where it did. Well, I don't know. Maybe it shouldn't have been able to. This piece right here is that piece. That's what the seal rides against. It is screwed onto the pipe. And I don't know that it's threaded all the way in. No. She's trying to find it.
I can't find it.
She's trying to find a washer that's not up there. While she was getting a handful of
It
grease.
should have been up there because it didn't fall.
Anyway, I just don't know here. Because I know that should have been on farther. Because I see threads. And I shouldn't see threads. It should be bottomed out all the way. That's interesting. So we can take that off. Hopefully they don't ruin it taking it off. The original one I actually had to cut off and break off. The seal that goes on that is an open-sided seal. The way we've had it put in there is the closed side against there, so the open side's this way, because it makes sense, right? Pressure should hit it, open it up, and it should seal. Well, somehow, and now I'm wondering if it isn't going through there, though. All that water's been going through, and it's been getting worse and worse. The water has to go through between this pipe and the bushing that's inside here, because it's been coming out here. So, maybe we just didn't have enough sealer in things before. I don't know. The only way to find out is to take it apart and see what is in there.
Hmm.
And of course, you know, it's screwed on, so if it wasn't Loctited good or whatever, when you pull it out or when it comes back in, it's, yeah, look at that. Sucker's loose. Well, we're going to start with that for a possibility.
I'm going the wrong way though.
She's telling me she's going the wrong way, and I don't know if it's going in or out.
I can't tell.
I think it's going in, but we want to take it off. That way everybody can actually see what it looks like, you know. Oh, man.
You
I
dumbass.
just grabbed a hold of that. I just showed you all yesterday that she squirted that all down. Not too bad, though.
There was a
It's okay.
reason
It's okay. I got a place to wipe it off.
I don't care. I got paper towels right here, Dork.
Yeah.
I know where all my freaking
I wish she'd
grease
make
went.
up her mind if she's taking it on or putting it off. It don't look like it moved. Maybe we got bigger issues.
It was moving one way.
Oh, well. We'll bring you back. I was going to show you what I was finishing up in the shop, but I didn't do that. Realized that after I got almost back here. But I figured I'd show you. They spread their straw out pretty good on their own. And they're chilling. Dino chilling over there. Bam Bam chilling here. Oh, I probably should check his water. I doubt he's drained this tank yet, but you know, that ain't bad. It'll be good till tomorrow anyway. And all the girls are out there. Some of the calves were complaining for a little bit. You know, it's like, yeah, my daddy's not here. They'll get over it. Tomorrow, if we got room to do it all in one part of the barn, we're going to put all the cows and calves together. That'll give the calves a chance to get to know each other before they're all weaned and before they get paired up with somebody else to go somewhere. We've had issues with that before. Sold a couple steers to an old gal and actually sold her 3. And we sold 2 to her son and 3 to her. And 2 to her son were fine. They cohabitated great. They were buddies since they were born. They were in the same group. This is back when we had 3 or 4 groups during breeding season. And we got a phone call from at the time McMinnville Auction Yard was the closest auction yard. The guy calls the old man and says, "Hey, you guys missing a steer? And why would you have a steer north of Hillsboro?" Dad goes, "Well, I don't know. Well, why do you think we're missing one?" He goes, "Well, because it's one of your tags." Give him the tag and everything. "Yeah, that one went over there to Mrs. Stone, and she didn't say she was missing one." Apparently, right after Dad had dropped the steers off, dropped them off in the barn, and then they opened the barn, let them have a little pasture, and they all 3 ran around that pasture 2 or 3 times, and he looked at the other 2 and said, "I don't even know you guys. What the hell am I doing here?" Through the fence he went, and they never saw him again. So, auction yard guy was nice enough, since he was already there, he loaded up, brought him out here, and Dad called Mrs. Stone and says, apparently they weren't buddies. Went looking through to find another comparable one that would have been in the same group as the 2 she had, and replaced it. So I kind of like to, you know, we try to keep them paired up, but on the off chance it can't happen or it won't happen or it doesn't happen, if they get, you know, they'll get a month together, maybe 2 months together before they're shipped. So give them a chance to get to know each other and figure each other out, and then we'll try to, you know, put buddies together, because it just makes life so much easier. But anyway, thought I'd show you these 2 are settled in. They're doing good. The littler boys over there have chilled out, not all excited like they were. And yeah, still got to get this in and fix it. My original plan was to drill the spot welds out and pull that slug out, but no, there's spot welds behind here, there's spot welds underneath where this is welded. So I think what I'm going to do is cut that sucker off, then hopefully get the twisted up tube out, get a new tube made, slide it back on and weld it back together. That's what I think I'm going to do on that. I got the chain rotated around on that Traveler and spent the last half hour looking for a half link because I don't think I can get a whole link out, but I do want to take some out of it. And yeah, finally found one. I got 100s, I got 120s, I got 60s, 60 heavies. Turns out I had one 80 heavy half link and one 80 heavy master link. I only need a half link. Doesn't need to be a heavy either, but that's what it's going to be. And I started working on that. It's like, yeah, it's too freaking hot in there. Sweating my backside off. So I'm done. That's a long enough video, so I'd tell the dogs to say goodbye, but you know, they ignore me. Hope you all had a great Friday. Everybody have a good weekend too, please.